Well, I guess you could say I finally did it. I'm the one. I brought traditional media and the world of content creation together to save the world. Am I some kind of John Connor type hero? Maybe. All I know is that on this podcast today, you are in for a treat. I'm not sure if you spend much time on the internet, but if you have, you might know Teddy. Unless your algorithm's different to mine. But he's got like 500 million Instagram followers. He's very funny. He does stand up. And I had wanted this guy on my podcast for so long. The big fish. I've been saying that. No one else really knew because I didn't say Teddy's the big fish. I just said he's the big fish. The big fish. I hadn't sent an email, a text, even reached out to contact any of his agents. But I knew deep down if I just kept hoping and begging and making Harry, the producer, contact him, he would say yes. And here we are. Enjoy. And you can't change my mind. Everyone can just go into a suburb and be like, oh, it's known for blah, 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 cafes or whatever. But you go in and take a whole other approach. And they rule, man. They're so funny.
Thank you.
How do you get the vibe of the suburb? Do you do research?
Yeah, I think about 80% of it's just research like before actually going into the suburb.
Yeah.
The other 20% is actually visiting the suburb, right? Because a lot of data online is just outdated as well.
Oh, yeah,
You get sometimes you'll search up a suburb and you'll get someone on Reddit from 5 years ago complaining about something. Then you go to the suburb and it's not actually there anymore.
Yeah. They're like, the swings on the community park aren't big enough. You go there, there's no park left anymore.
There's no park, nothing. Or if there's still a park, it looks like a Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Just write it off. I'm like, yep, cool, we'll pass.
It makes it look like you've lived. So I don't know where you live or anything, but it feels like you live in every suburb you do. That's what it feels like. You're a resident of every suburb.
That's the experience that I want to give the people that are watching it. Like
Yeah.
I want people. I think the whole point of the suburb profile is to talk about the suburb, but not necessarily punch down on it.
Yeah, you don't want to. No, but that's what they're not doing. They're like, yeah, it's like celebrating the shitness of every suburb because every suburb is shit. You could be in Toorak, Mossman, or you could be in, I don't know, Moonee Ponds. Actually, Moonee Ponds is a pretty good suburb. I don't know why I use that as a bad reference point. But anyway, like the point
You haven't
is,
been stuck on the intersection, have you?
at Moonee Ponds.
yeah.
Is that the big wide thing?
Yeah, it's like the spaghetti. It
It's
goes
hectic.
5 ways. Yeah.
It's hectic, hey. It's no good. No good. Okay, Moonee Ponds does suck.
Yeah.
No, but you know what I mean? It's like ripping apart all the things of every suburb because every suburb's got quirks and weird stuff.
Definitely. I think there's a lot of weird stuff. There's a lot of good stuff, a lot of shit stuff. And I sort of try and point out a bit of everything. But the funny thing is the feedback that I'll usually get, especially from someone who lives in the suburb,
Yeah.
they'll be like, oh, you could have gone harder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you could have gone harder. Especially when I go to like the low socioeconomic.
Yeah.
Hopefully I said that word right.
No, socioeconomic. Dude.
There we go.
Yeah. I'm like one step. I've said it maybe a few times more than you.
Okay.
Like one or two times. I'm not like I have to think about it.
That's the tax bracket different. I'm still working up to that.
No, dude, come on. It's a free podcast, bro. We're in the same boat.
So it's sort of they'll be like, you could have gone harder. And it's like, dude, what do you want me to do? Like go to Faulkner and dig up John Faulkner's grave? Like,
Yeah.
but how much harder could I possibly go, man?
Dude, I don't know. Take a jerry can and a lighter and just light shit up.
Sensitive topic, tobacco shops these
I
days.
know.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, and you want to know what's funny? Every time I go to a suburb and I'll ask someone, oh, what should I talk about? They're like, the tobacco shop over there got burnt down.
Dude.
10 years ago, you couldn't find American goods.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Totally. Like Reese's Cups, all of this stuff.
Yeah.
And then
And now it's
there's a
everywhere.
correlation between like American goods being in tobacco stores and things being firebombed.
Dude.
I don't know. Like I said, 10 years ago, couldn't find a Reese's Cup. Now you walk into any tobacco shop, there's Takis, Reese's Cups, and they're getting firebombed. So I don't know. I'm just putting that out
You
there.
said we got to ban Reese's Cups.
No, I think something got to do with American goods.
Yeah, dude. What if we banned all American stuff in Australia?
I'll probably be 10 kilos lighter if I'm being honest.
Yeah, you too many Reese's. You're obsessed with. You like Reese's.
Oh, I love peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Like, I'll tell you.
It's good, man. It's so good.
I did my first bodybuilding comp.
Did you? When?
Yes, I competed. This is probably like we're talking 2015. So 10 to 12 years ago, we'll say. Did a bodybuilding comp.
Nice.
And after I finished it, so 20 weeks of the most grueling diet I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
I just went home, opened up.
That was your reward.
Opened up a tub of peanut butter.
Yeah.
Got the teaspoon and just started going at it.
What's your flavor? What brand?
All of them, but Mavis is good.
Oh, yeah. That's
Mavis is good.
You like it oily?
Man, I don't discriminate. Crunchy, oily, smooth, smunchy, whatever you call it.
Smunchy.
Yeah, you've never heard of smunchy
What's
peanut butter?
smunchy? No.
It's crunchy and smooth at the same time.
All together.
All
I
together.
could fuck with that, I reckon.
Yeah.
That's so good. My girlfriend, her folk, they're all Argentinian. Her family, all Argentinian. They're just Argentinian people. But they don't, like Italians and a lot of Europeans, they eat like for breakfast, they're essentially eating like cake. They eat the sweetest stuff. Anyway, they don't mess with peanut butter at all. So they bought it for like just me to eat when I go to their house. And I try to get to them to eat it and they hate it. They're like, it's too salty and savory. I'm like, it has got to be the best food in the world, peanut butter.
Definitely. But you sound like my mates when they try to convince me about Vegemite.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get veggie. I like Vegemite.
I can't eat Vegemite.
Yeah.
I almost died because of Vegemite.
What do you mean? What
When
happened?
I was in year 8,
Yeah.
our teacher used to bring in like like her daughter
Vegemite.
worked in a bakery.
Oh, yeah.
And at the end of the day in a bakery, they'll
Yeah.
give off for like whatever, we can throw it out or you can take some.
Yeah.
So the teacher would bring those, I don't know if they still do it now, if it's still legal.
Bring-
She'll bring in like the croissants, scrolls and everything that they were going to throw out
Oh,
and bring it
yeah,
to the
yeah,
students.
Yeah.
And there was this one time, like the one thing that I picked was like a Vegemite scroll.
Yeah.
Thinking it's a Nutella scroll or something,
You thought it was, that's
thought it
the
was
worst.
sweet.
You can't eat Vegemite.
And I don't
Thinking
eat
it's sweet,
Vegemite.
man.
So I bit into this scroll and
Yeah.
I had like a chunk, probably like the size
Like
of a
a
50
fat
cent
chunk.
coin.
Yeah, dude, that's no good. That's
Almost
no
died
good
of
for
salt
anyone.
poisoning.
No.
I can probably still taste it right now.
Really? Do you
That's
get
it.
like, because I remember once maybe I was in year 10, I was like underage drinking and I drank port. You know port? It's like that wine. Anyway, I vomited so hard and I can't, even the thought of port or the smell of it, I start like wanting to be sick. Is Vegemite the same?
Vegemite's the same. I'll tell you what's the same for me as well. Red Bull. I
Red
can't
Bull?
drink Red Bull anymore.
You kidding?
It just tastes like alcohol.
What, too many, vodka Red Bulls?
Jaeger bombs, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I haven't drank in like 5-6 years.
Really? You're
Yeah, I haven't
sober?
I'm completely sober. I like when I was younger.
Yeah.
Bit of peer pressure.
Yeah.
So yeah, but now anytime I look at a Red Bull can, I'm just like.
So
yeah.
how does it go doing? So you're out doing shows now,
Yeah.
and we'll get to it all soon because I want to chat so much about your life, man. But how does it go being sober? And then you're doing these like tour shows and these big venues and stuff. Like a lot of people would love a drink or like a drink after or to get on the same level. You're just doing it sober,
I'm just raw dogging it.
raw dog, and it's better.
No.
Oh.
No, it's not too bad. There are some times where I'm
Dude,
just
no
like,
one. So everyone, when you talk to sober people, they're always just like, "It changed my life." It's
no. Honestly,
You're
I've
just
never,
like, "Nah, it sucks, man."
no, I've never I think I've only ever performed sober. So for me, it's just like
There's no
yeah,
difference.
there's no real different.
Yeah.
I go on, I'm still anxious, still nervous, and I reckon if I did take anything or drank anything, I'd probably just be even more anxious, if anything.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, or maybe it could calm the nerves. I don't
Well,
know.
it's hard. Like, I drink. I don't drink as much as I used to, but like, I do still like to have a beer when I do stand up because it kind of does. It relaxes you a little bit, but there's a tipping point when it's no good, and then you're like a bit scattered, and like when you're up there and you can't. You're like, what am I doing? Like, those thoughts when you're up there on stage and your mind's going too far. So there's like a balance,
That's me sober.
That's you sober.
That's me sober. I jump on stage and I just start seeing faces, lights, and everything.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm so used to talking to an iPhone, talking to a camera. So when I jump on stage, it's like I'm frazzled.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It is. I mean, yeah, doing stand. I mean, it's just hard doing stand up. So how did you get into because we've met? I think I met you once at the Comics Lounge on a Tuesday. I went down to it's like a new material night on the Tuesday. This is so fun, and you were doing stand up. And I knew you from your videos, but I didn't know you had started doing stand-up. And I was like, fuck. Because like a lot of people don't jump over and do the transition to try to do live comedy because it's so different. But I was pumped that you were doing it. But how did you get into comedy, start making videos? Like, what's the background to that?
Initially with videos, like I was just having a laugh. The original sort of like long story short, I wanted to be a scriptwriter.
Yeah.
Not comedians, but maybe like content creators, people who make videos. And a mate turned around to me, he's like, dude, you've got no proof of concept. How are you going to sell?
So you just wanted to write for people?
I just wanted to write for people.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, like I just thought like, hey, you know what? I probably got my finger on the pulse in terms of like topics.
Yeah.
And things to talk about. I could work something out or like, just start off script writing for free.
Yeah.
And then eventually build it up to be a business. Cause like, I don't mind being behind the camera. Like I'm not the type of person driven by fame or popularity or anything like that. And then I turned around to my mate and said that. And he's like, dude, you've got no proof of concept. How you gonna teach people to make videos?
Yeah.
And succeed with them and get results if you haven't even
done it yourself.
Yeah,
to
done it
prove
myself.
That it has consent. It's also interesting because like most people that want to write scripts or write stuff, they're looking at like, I mean, I guess maybe it's an old school view now, but like doing movies or TV or writing for people that are like doing live stuff or something. So it's interesting. You were like, I want to write for like the internet, essentially, like straight up. Like why was that as well? Like that's an interesting mindset to start with.
I think with movies, TV and everything, like growing up, you're always told that, oh, there's a gatekeeper. There's this person. Like you can't just rock up to a studio and speak to the receptionist, be like, hey, I'm a scriptwriter.
I got some ideas. Let me in, please.
Please do, let me in.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, cool. The internet's sort of like easier. You just reach out to them, whether it's their manager. Most of them are probably managing, have an account manager.
Yeah.
So I'm like, sweet, it's an easy way in. And then you hear about the money that some of these influencers are raking in. And I'm just like, it makes sense. Like if I'm charging them $200 for a video, they can charge $2,000 for.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that bad.
You got the business mindset.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah. So then you were like, I want to write. And then your friend's like, you need to make stuff. So you just started making stuff as a reaction to that.
As a reaction to that. And honestly, I went on TikTok and I saw like 99% of the dribble on there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm better than these people. Let me make some videos.
I love that.
Yeah,
dude, do you know, like the main reason I started doing stand-up was I wanted to do it, did a gig and it went good, and then I think I bombed, and then I like didn't do it for another 9 months. I was like, that sucks. And then a guy I knew was doing stand-up, like open mics in Melbourne, and I was like, I'm funnier than that. Like that guy sucks. And literally that's the only reason I started doing it.
Yes, I mean, sometimes you can turn a negative into a positive like that.
Yeah, but it's weird ego. We've got like messed up brains.
You got to be. Sometimes, I think to myself, man, I'm messed up. Should I, maybe I should go and fix it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, but if I fix it, I'll lose my funny. So
I'll just stay messed up. You should talk to a therapist about that one. That's like, yeah, I think about that as well. Yeah. It's like, because you want to be a bit, like, have a bit of a screw loose. Yeah. But also you're like, I would love to just,
Do you reckon comedians have, you need to have a screw loose?
Well.
Because I think my whole toolbox is gone. That's the point I'm at.
You think it's all, you got nothing? Like
I think just trauma just makes you funnier. Two things that'll make you funnier: trauma and being overweight.
Yeah, being overweight, obviously it's like,
genetically funny.
Dude, it just is funny. But obviously there's challenges that come with being overweight. But like, so it's rare. I mean, this is a crazy thing to say, but it's rare to see like an overweight comedian that's not funny. Like every time you see them, they're like killing. They're so good.
It just makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
I think their appearance, like just, it's a like combination of everything
together. And it's just, living in that skin, I think. But the trauma thing is interesting. I don't know, like people often say that they're like, oh, comedians need to have trauma. I don't know if they do, but there's something going on in their brain, because it's not normal to like, I mean, it's not normal. Like even you, like you're killing it on socials. Everyone's like, this guy's the funniest guy going around. And then there's something fucked in your brain still that you're like, I'm going to get on stage and do it. Like you don't have to do it, but you want to do it, man. There's something going on there.
Maybe I've got a fetish for it. Like just, I genuinely don't know. Honestly, like at the start it was like, oh, you should do a show.
Yeah.
And, I grew up on Chappelle's show, Dave Chappelle. So good, right? And I'm just like, you know what? I'll give it a crack. And the first time I gave it a crack, I had a decent experience. And I'm like, cool, this is something I can work with and improve on.
And get better at.
Yeah, get better at it, because there's nothing worse than bombing, right? Ass.
My God.
Like I just told you off camera, that one night that I bombed at the Comics Lounge, I remember just driving home and I was just like, man, what the hell did I just put myself through? I drove into Macca's, got a soft serve, drove out, and I just licking that ice cream, thinking to myself, like, bro, why do I do this to myself?
Just licking the soft serve.
Yeah, just
in
licking
the car park. Well, I'm not funny.
Yeah, I'm not funny, man. I should just stick to making videos, but man, that's part of the game.
I think it's like you having this writing background's interesting though, because like I think the writing, when you do stand up, people probably don't think about the writing that much, but often it is. If you like writing, it's like you'd probably like stand up, because it's so much tinkering and working out. It's like, what word works? What kind of vibe am I taking? What's the premise? So like you having your writing background suggests to me that it's like something you're all in on,
I can work on it. I think sometimes the tricky part with writing is, because I just told you, whole toolbox is gone, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll write something, but when I go to deliver it, exactly. When I go to deliver it, I'm like, nah, you know what? I don't want to have a short-lived career. Maybe I should tape it back.
I've got to go back to Bunnings, get a new toolbox, try to reset piece by piece.
That's it. Azito, reach out.
Azito. Dude, I would love an Azito sponsorship. Hey, like, because everyone rags on Azito, and I'm just like, man, this is it's the cheap shit. It's right. 5-year warranty. I know you, Azito. get me some money, please.
That's it.
So you're making videos and they start going well, like straight away?
Yeah, sort of like the first few, started getting a bit of traction. And when I say traction, like relative to the time it was in, right?
Yeah.
Like when you've got 1,000 followers on Instagram, for example, and you're getting 2,000-3,000 views, you're like,
hey,
cool.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good.
Pretty good. It's getting shared. And then over time, it's just compounded and just snowballed into something, into what it is today.
So when did it get to a point where you were like, this is what I'm doing now? Because I assume you're kind of just doing a proof of concept, bit of fun as well. And then it gets to a point where it's like, hang on, like this has gotten pretty big. Maybe I need to focus everything. Because what were you doing before?
I was a gym manager.
Oh, what gym
Familiar
were you
with Derrimut Gym?
Derrimut Gym?
Derrimut Gym.
No, where's that? Is that a bodybuilding gym?
Yeah, it's a bodybuilding gym.
Oh,
I think they're on the verge of going under. So I think maybe by the time this episode comes out, they might go under.
Oh, no.
But
maybe
we'll see.
The good folk at Zito could reach out and give them some money.
Hey, fix the machines.
Fix the machines.
Fix the machines. That's what we
but
need.
it was going well when you were there?
Yeah, I was there and obviously at a gym with 10,000 members.
10,000?
10,000
Where's
members.
this gym?
Coolaroo. The one that I was managing was in Coolaroo. So Broadmeadows, Coolaroo.
Yeah, gotcha.
And
okay.
So up north, and people were just coming in, giving me feedback, giving me ideas. So it was good.
Yeah.
And then it sort of like built up over there, right? Because I think the tough part, especially with stand-up comedy, is the other comics are going to tell you did well.
Yeah.
But were they really?
Not all the comics will tell you.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like most comics don't like content creators becoming stand-up comedians. But
oh, I don't know. Like, I think there's some like rusted on stand-up people that are like, oh, stay in your lane, like, because, but it's all different now. But like when I started, no one was doing like content stuff. So it's like everyone was like, if you want to do funny stuff, you then have to go into the trenches and do 3 years in the open mics or whatever. So there's some people still, I think, with like that
definitely,
mindset.
I feel like they're like, oh, you have to suffer, just like we
I
did.
know, there is that mindset.
And it's just like, dude, like just because my dad was born in Morocco and he went through the trenches, he moved here for a better opportunity. So it doesn't mean I have to go back to Morocco, suffer, just have the same experience.
Dude, exactly.
To come back and earn his respect. It's like, we're here, there's a better opportunity, there's the internet.
Yeah.
So we have fun with it.
But some people, they don't think like that at all. And they want to have this badge of honor.
You're young. It feels like it's the older ones, man.
Oh, I think it is mainly the older. I think they just don't understand, maybe. Because like, I don't think anyone new is thinking that anymore. I think everyone's just like, it's cool.
Most of the new people are like, or the younger crowd is like, dude, like I wish I did content before this.
Yeah, totally. Exactly. Oh, exactly. So the gym, was it like, because gyms are funny places, I always think, when you're at a gym. Like there's a weird vibe because it's like a weird cross section of a community. So like people from like every different walk of life is coming in. Were you like killing in the gym? Are you getting laughs with people in the gym?
Sort of. I grew up quiet, so like I've always stayed to myself. But the good thing about the gym and working
quiet?
I was super quiet, like introvert, just play video games.
Really?
Yeah. So for me, like being in the gym was a good place to test the material.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're talking like, let's say you get in 2,000 entries a day.
Yeah.
I'll work in the 8-hour gap. So like, let's say 800 people.
God,
that's probably
so
like
many
10
people.
to 20 different conversations I can have and, just
You're
plug
throwing
material
in
every now
little
and then. I'll be
gags.
like, ha ha ha. I'll be like, that's good. I'll put that in a video.
Yeah.
So
how about the traffic in Moonee Ponds? All right. Big laughs.
Yeah.
That's wild. Gym guys, what did you learn from, and that's when you were doing bodybuilding as well?
Yeah. So I grew up pretty much around the age I started training when I was 19.
Yeah.
And then, got injured in soccer. Doctor's like, dude, you got to strengthen your knees. You got to hit the gym.
Yeah.
You're overweight. You to ease the pressure.
You're funny, but you're overweight.
Yeah. Hey, maybe that's where the funniness came from. And then, that's good. And then, started training and then just fell in love with it.
Yeah.
Fell in love with it.
Man, people
get
in, like dudes, I was getting a haircut the other day. Doesn't look like it, but I was getting a haircut.
I was going to say, not much.
And yeah. I know. But that's what the guy said as well. But he goes to me, like I just sat down and then he goes, what'd you do today? And I go, I went to the gym. And then he goes, so important. He goes, man, if it wasn't for the gym, I would have killed myself last year. And that was the start of the haircut. It's like, man, that was one of the most brutal haircuts I've ever had in my life.
So if you told him it was a shit haircut, that could have been his 13th
That's what
reason.
I meant. I was like, you shouldn't have scissors, dude. I don't trust you right now.
Hey, hook him up with some Zito kit.
Yeah,
maybe
Zito,
get him out there, get some fresh air, brother. Touch some grass, man.
Man, so you left the gym just to do content?
Yeah, I think it got to a point where I was just like, I'm putting in 40 hours at the gym.
Yeah.
Just being a gym manager, managing the facility. if I can put that 40 hours into this, I could probably make something out of it.
Yeah.
And then I took that leap. The first 3 months were brutal.
Were they hard? Why were they hard?
They were hard
no
because no money or
and
money.
Money's important.
Money is important. And there was no money, and no one told me that invoices get paid 30 days later.
Oh.
So here I am taking on jobs, thinking like, yeah, sweet, money's
coming in.
Next week it'll be in my bank account.
Yeah.
And then...
Dude, 30 days as well is good. You got to chase people. You know? Like, it'll be like 3 months and they'll finally respond being like, sorry, missed this. And you're like, what the fuck?
What do you mean you missed it? Yeah, and it feels like the bigger the company, the longer it takes for you to get paid.
Big companies, I hate when they're like, oh, well, we pay on this date. And you're like, well, what the fuck? Give me the money now. Like, I've done the work for you. Don't be like, well, our pay schedule is actually the 4th Friday of every, quarter. You're like, that's bullshit. Like, just give me the money.
Imagine doing that at Woolies or Coles.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I get paid next Thursday, so I'm going to take these groceries. I'm going to pay you next Thursday because that's when I get paid. So that's when you're getting paid.
I'll come back and pay for the avocados then, all right? Because they're our procedures and we stick to them.
That's it.
Yeah. So it is hard, man, going out, like, just having a crack. Because then you've got to believe in yourself. And that's always a scary moment. Because you're like, no money coming in. I hope I'm funny now.
No money coming in. And then you've got friends and family being like, is it the right decision?
Oh, the judgment.
Right, the judgment. And the B side of the judgment is, I mean, is there money? You're just making TikToks, man. Like, is there money in this?
Well, I don't think anyone really knows, like, from the outside. It's just like, they're like, what do you mean there can be money in it? But, like, there obviously is. There's, like, revenue streams and things you can do, like, YouTube more so. But, like, people from the outside would just be like, what are you talking about?
It's funny. The two types of people I meet, on one side, you've got people that think you're killing it, like you're a multi-millionaire. Then there's some people that think there's absolutely no money in what you're doing.
You're so right. Hey?
Right? But then again, like if their cousin turns around and starts like a grazing platter or candle business, they're like, yeah, go girl, go girl, you got to do what you got to do, start your business, be an entrepreneur. But I'm betting on myself, on doing a sure thing, and the product is myself. And it's seen as like, I think you're getting...
You got to fall back on the candle waxing business. I think that's obviously where the money is.
Hey, what it seems like.
What do your folks think about it? Because like, where'd you say they came? Morocco?
Yeah, so my mum's born and raised here. She's Moroccan, but born and raised here.
Yeah.
My dad's born and raised in Morocco.
Yeah.
And he came here when he was fairly young.
Yeah, nice. And then were they all in? Were they supportive? Or were they confused?
They were confused.
Yeah.
And then I think over time... they sort of just grew to be like, okay, cool, this is what he does. And, they came around.
Yeah.
But the first 6 months to a year was brutal. It's like, dude, you're at the prime of your life. You're 28, 29. You should be focusing on sort of getting secure, comfortable, not taking any risks. Like this is, the prime is gone. This risk
the prime is gone.
The prime is gone. You know what I mean? They're looking at me like as if I'm like Cristiano Ronaldo and Neymar and Messi.
Yeah,
like,
you're on the down.
Gone.
Take the Saudi money. Get to elite. Enjoy your retirement. You got to get out.
Sail into the sunshine. And I'm just like, nah. This is a good thing. I've been blessed with this opportunity.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's a calculated risk. Worst comes to worst, dude. I'll go back to the gym. Yeah. Like I don't have too much pride.
Well, the gym's about to close down, mate.
Oh yeah. But I'm the type of person, no job too small. Like if tomorrow Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube disappears, I'll start doing Uber Eats. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
That's cool. But that's also now you're moving into the stand-up thing. I think it's like, because I feel like that about stand-up. Like if I have no other work and I can still just go do stand-up, it's like, fine, I'll do any gig,
Yeah.
Anywhere. Yeah.
Anywhere.
It's really interesting.
How do you feel about corporate gigs?
Corporate gigs?
Yeah.
Are you doing corporates?
I did one corporate gig. That was almost my 13th reason.
Yeah.
No, not even the gym could have saved me, man. That was tough.
No gym. Right, don't
nothing,
give the guy the scissors after that gig.
There's nothing worse than doing a set whilst people are eating.
Man, it is like, so they're bad. They're just bad. They're like, but they're also good money. So it's like, I try not to do too many, but I do enough, I think. Some people are really good at them, but it's also like, because how long have you been doing stand-up for?
2 years, a year and a half, 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. Sorry.
Yeah, it's one of the things that are like, not to be like those old school jaded comedians, that you do need a lot of time to get comfortable doing because no one's there for you or even comedy. That's the thing. So it's like, man, I've had some of the biggest deaths of all time. I remember once bombing at the Collingwood President's lunch, like at the MCG. And so it's like before the game, there's like 500 people there, like Eddie Maguire's in the front row. and like they had just served the main courses, and I get up there to do 15 minutes of stand up. Not a single, all you could hear, I'll never forget this noise, is the noise of the knife cutting into the steak and hitting the plate. This like ding, 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 pin drop, not even a heckle. A heckle would have been, they would have been, like, that means someone's engaged a little bit as well. Like, dude, just blatantly ignored. It was brutal.
I think that we're going back to the free stuff conversation.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it's come down to. It's just like, cool, you're a fan of my stuff. I'm a fan of your stuff. Cool. Yeah, send through that T-shirt and I'll wear it.
Yeah,
or
but
send through that.
You could get anything. Surely anyone would send you something. But you don't do like, I never see you doing like, hey guys, I'm doing an unboxing or whatever. You know, like how some people that are massive online, they're getting all that stuff and they're just opening stuff. I feel like you're keeping it clean on your channel.
I'm trying to keep it clean because I think to myself, right, if I take the free massage gun, you don't want to see a hairy leg on the thing.
Dude, I would love to see you with a massage gun.
Oh, man. You know, hey, there is a market for it.
Dude, there's
You'd be surprised, man.
Yeah, anything.
You'd be very surprised, man. Hey, there's a market for anything these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you started building it up. You're backing yourself. When does it get to a point where you're like, all right, this is now a thing. I almost have like a brand at this point. Like, and then you're like thinking about your content and like planning it out. I assume you're like giving yourself quotas of how much you need to be posting and stuff. So when you go out on your own that it becomes like, all right, I'm doing this properly?
Yeah, because you go from being structured, working 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. to now just chilling essentially. And then you realize like, all right, now I'm in business. Mm-hmm. What I put in is what I'm going to get essentially. Right. So I'm just like, cool. I got to set a quota, which is posting Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah. That's the bare minimum.
Gotcha.
For me. So always posting 3 times a week. And then also revenue. You know, how can I get revenue? Who do I work with? That's ideal. And sort of like navigating through that. And then it gets to a point where I do my first tour where I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Let's go into stand-up comedy because that's sort of like the natural progression of you do videos.
When had you thought about that? Like early on, were you like, I would like to do it?
So 3-month mark after I left, where I was like, all right, cool, I'm back on my 2 feet.
Yeah.
You know, we had that rough 3 months.
Yeah.
What's something that I can do? Because like I don't want to be selling massage guns or...
Man, once again, I think you should reconsider the massage gun. I am a supporter of the massage gun.
Okay. We'll have a chat after
Maybe
this.
you and I go into business with a massage gun.
For sure. Hey, take some inspiration from sex toys.
Yeah. Well, they're a bit sex toy.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, yeah. That's what I'm always... Yeah. That's the other thing about massage guns. And I'm like, is no one talking about how this kind of looks like a vibrator?
That's funny. They come with different attachments now, which is crazy to me.
Could you use it as a vibrator?
I don't know, man. I've never used one, so...
Yeah, at all. Well, yeah. I don't know. I'm sure...
Talking about massage gun here, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I mean, vibrators as well. I don't know. But like, it'd probably hurt to... Now I'm trying to... All I'm picturing right now is using a massage gun as a vibrator. And I think it'd be too forceful.
I mean, both ways will be too forceful because the massage gun will just punch wherever you're sore.
Yeah, to punch you in the dick or the vagina.
Exactly. Or your quad.
Or your quad. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I went dick or vagina. Yeah, the quad. Sorry, the quad. Sorry, and, my bad.
Yeah, but going back to what we're talking about was, at that point I was like, cool, like how do I sort of give a live experience to the people who are following me and asking for a live experience? And stand-up comedy was just the natural progression, which was always the goal eventually, to get into stand-up comedy. But I've been speaking to an iPhone for the past year and a half. So how do I get into stand-up comedy? And then I had an agency reach out and they're like, let's do a tour. And I'm like, perfect. And they're like, yeah, we'll link you with a couple of comedy clubs and go do some open mics and give it a crack.
So dude, that's nuts to me that you like locked in a tour. And what venue? We're talking like big venues, right?
My first one in Melbourne was at the Palais.
That's crazy, dude.
So
the Palais, 3,000 seats.
Yeah. I mean, I just did the floor. There.
Still, that's what, 2,000 seats?
Yeah, 1,000 plus, yeah.
Man, and it's so beautiful as well, that venue.
Yeah,
it's like,
it threw me off how beautiful it is.
It's stunning, hey. And but weirdly, the stage is like, because I've done stand-up in there, and like the stage is like it's like raked down a little bit, so the mez can see it, so you could have like theater shit in it. So it's weird, like it feels weird when you walk out onto the stage and then you look up and you're like the stage feels weird, but it's so amazing.
Yeah, of course. This is just one of those places where, obviously being in St Kilda next to Luna Park, every time you look at it, you're just like, wow, wouldn't it be a dream to one day perform here.
And you did it though. But so it's crazy to me. Were you like shitting yourself? So you'd never done stand up and then a tour is booked and you're in big venues. Are you like, holy shit?
50% of me was confident because I've done the material online. So it wasn't like sort of too hard in that. But I think it was just more so I'm not getting likes, comments and shares. This is like direct feedback right in your face.
Yeah. Because there's almost more pressure on you.
Definitely.
You know, like it's like, I mean, it's interesting, like all these guys, you know, maybe not liking people crossing over from content to stand up, but it's like, they're not realizing the pressure that's on people with a following. And everyone's like, that guy's so funny. Like he's good. They're buying a ticket on the basis, not being like, I hope it's good, being like, that guy's so funny. So you're like, there's people have expectations.
High expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very high expectations. And I think the one thing that I sort of fell short on was the fact that the expectation was to be like my videos, but then I realized that the videos are edited.
Yeah.
And, you know, I can do 10 takes. And stand-up comedy is a whole different method of delivery. So sometimes there are some people that were like, oh, it wasn't like your videos. And I'm just like, because it isn't.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing.
It's a whole different thing. Because if that was the case, then most content creators would probably just rather do stand-up comedy.
Would they, do you think?
I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes me an hour to do a video whilst you just rock up to a club and do a 10, 15, 20-minute set and then leave.
Yeah, but you've still got to like work on the material.
Definitely. The work has got to be put in regardless.
Yeah.
I think like both content and comedy, stand-up, are hard.
Yeah.
And both require work.
Yeah, I think that's what people don't realize about content, hey. They literally just think you're just like, blah, 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 and then it takes 2 seconds out of your day. Yep. But you're thinking about it like writing and stuff, essentially.
Or even doing it right. You know, like if you respect your craft, you want to do it to the best of your ability.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's sort of overlooked, right? Because everyone just thinks, like you said, just pull out the camera, just talk. Hey, this is the worst suburb and you can't change my mind.
Yeah.
And then boom.
Dude, I love it. I got goosebumps when you just said that. I was like, oh my God, I'm in the video. Dude, this is crazy.
I'm glad it's goosebumps and not a boner.
Yeah. Well, if you had a massage gun around, brother, maybe.
We're onto something.
So were you nervous for your first gig?
Yeah, man, I was shitting myself.
Really?
Yeah, man. I'm surprised there wasn't diarrhea on my ankles, man.
That would have gotten a laugh, maybe, though. Yeah.
I mean, that was my plan B. Like, if no one laughed, if I just bombed, just shit myself, and then everyone can at least leave and be like, hey, I paid to see him shit himself.
How did it go?
Went well. The first show was Gold Coast. That was in a 200-seater. That was good, very intimate.
So you did an hour without any other stand-up?
Had an opener.
Okay. But no, you had not done any spots?
No, I've done Comics Lounge probably like a handful of times.
So like,
and then a couple of other open mics. Man,
open
mics are a lot more brutal.
Oh yeah, it's like so painful.
Yeah, I think I've told this story. I did an open mic. There's 3 people.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Like 3 people staring at you, and those 3 people probably didn't even want to be there. They were just at the pub. And
they get dragged in.
Yeah, they get dragged in.
Dude, I did my first ever hour show. I did it to 4 people. One of them was the door person that I asked to come in, and then one of the other people was the lady that's now my agent. So it's like 2 real audience members. It sucked. Yes. It was so bad.
It's brutal. And it's funny because like thinking about that story, a lot of people look at me and be like, oh man, you've got 500,000 followers.
Yeah.
You know, you shouldn't be doing, you're too big for that. You're too good for that. And it's just like, nah, like I'll perform to anyone and everyone.
Yeah.
At any time, anywhere.
So then you did the Gold Coast show.
I did the Gold Coast show, 200 people, super intimate. It went okay. I just remember this one point, like I started the show and then I look up at the iPad because I requested an iPad with timing just so I know sort of if I'm going over or going under.
That's so smart. Because if you've never done an hour before, that's the other thing. It's like time moves differently when you're up there. So you would have no concept of what it feels like up there.
Yeah, so I was like going through jokes, getting laughs, you know, people like just talk, you know, like a bit of crowd work, talking with the crowd and everything. I look up at the iPad and it said 13 minutes and 59 seconds. And I'm like, bro, I've got another 45 minutes of this. Shit. And then that's when reality kicked in.
And what did you do? Did you have to fill? Did you make the hour?
No, I made the hour. Every show I made the hour. I think the only show that I didn't make the hour was probably Adelaide. Just because like the crowd was a bit harder to break into.
Yeah. And, Adelaide, man, they're weird. Weirder crowd.
Yeah, they're different.
They're different.
They're different there. And it's like everyone from Adelaide wants you to hate Adelaide so bad.
Yeah, it's like the suburb thing you said. You go to Adelaide, they want you to like say stuff about Adelaide, like weird Adelaide stuff.
Like I went up there and I'm like, man, I've been having a good time in Adelaide. You know, went Glenelg Beach and they're like, That's the worst beach we have.
Yeah.
There's better. And I'm just like, all right.
That's
Sorry.
weird. It's weird because I like Adelaide as well. I go to Adelaide and I'm like, this place is great. I have a great time there.
Yeah.
And then they've got this weird thing where they're like, I don't know, man. It's like, what's it called? They want to be shat on. It's like they've, not Stockholm syndrome, but they've fallen in love with the idea that they're shit.
Yeah.
And they want to be told they're shit. It's weird.
Yeah.
You should go during Adelaide Fringe and see it. It's so different, the place.
I can imagine Rundle Mall would be crazy.
Dude, it's popping. It's sick actually because the bottom of it, that all the restaurants come out onto the street and lead down to the garden. So there's like a vibe. It's like goes from being a sleepy town to like it's popping. It is popping. But you seem like such a Melbourne guy, like a Melbourne suburban guy. So like when you go to these other cities, are you then having to be like, how do I become that version of that in that city? Like, how do I, or are you just doing, you're like, whatever, I'm a guy from the outer suburbs of Melbourne. I'm doing stand up now for you guys.
Yeah, I'll take that path.
Yeah.
In terms of like just jumping on stage and being like, you know what, I'm Teddy. Jump on stage, just be Teddy and everything. This tour coming up, Welcome to Australia. The first 20 minutes will actually be about the city that I'm in.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'll be
you write local about the city.
So I've been doing mad research about every city that I'm going to and its suburbs to sort of give them a taste of what's to come.
What have you got? Like, give me, so if you're going, where are you going? Everywhere?
I'll go Brisbane, Sydney, 2 in Melbourne, then 1 in Perth.
What have you got for Perth?
For Perth, obviously, there's the beaches.
The beaches.
I just find it surreal that they don't have to pay for parking at the beaches.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a real city, man.
Yeah, it's not a real city. And last time I went there, I think I went Cottesloe Beach.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, to them, they're like, no, it's not nice. That's our worst beach.
They hate it?
They hate it. They're like, yeah, it's not. It's better than Melbourne.
Yeah.
But it's not our best beach. And I'm like, dude, it's nice.
Yeah,
this is
beautiful.
amazing. And
Yeah.
they're like, nah, if you drive down south, everyone you speak to there, if you drive down south, and I'm just like, brother, just love your city. And everywhere you go to in the city in Perth, man, it's like the most social junkies, social crackheads you ever meet.
It's crazy.
The crackheads, you want to speak to you.
Yeah.
Over there, everyone wants to speak to you.
Yeah.
And the crackheads, they're like, hey, how are you, mate? Yeah,
They're
good.
friendly.
What are you doing? Yeah, you're not from here, are you?
Yeah.
And then obviously it's going to end with an ask, but hey, at least, before.
But you get a bit of chat
at
before.
least, man, give me some Vaseline, spit on it at least before you get in there. But yeah, here they're just like, nah, they just give you straight to the ask.
Yeah.
And it's also crazy the fact that Perth, on one side, is like very like upmarket, Louis Vuitton, Gucci,
Yeah,
and then the other side it's CCP,
Dude.
China, mainland China.
There it is.
With a mosque in the middle, which could always.
Where's the mosque? In the city?
In the city, man, on mainland China side. It's wild.
What
man.
a complex city. Hey,
Yes.
so do you think stand-up is something you're going to keep doing? I know you got the big tour coming up. When do you start?
I start end of Jan 31st.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so 2026 start off with a bang. It's usually my quiet period in terms of like content.
Yeah.
So I just timed it in line with that. I want to keep doing stand-up. It'll be ideal. But I genuinely, like if I had to flip a coin and, oh my God, what am I going to think about? Content is key. I love making videos. I grew up a gun media student.
Oh.
Yeah, so like straight A's in media. Year 8, 9, 10 or 9, 10,
At
11.
school.
Yeah.
But were you funny at school?
No,
No, not at all.
no. At least not from what I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you
I
almost
stayed
died
to
with
myself.
the Vegemite. Like,
Yeah.
get a few laughs that day.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing they laughed at.
Really? So do you have like mates, like your like childhood mates that are like shocked that you're a comedian now?
I don't think they're shocked. I think they're almost like, yeah, we knew you had it in you. You sort of just had to find the right medium to bring it out.
Oh, okay. So they had belief.
Yeah, faith, a bit of faith.
Yeah.
A bit of faith.
I mean, I guess it is a pivot. It's such a pivot.
It's such a pivot, and I think I just enjoy writing. So naturally, the delivery you can just work on. It's a skill.
Yeah.
But writing is also a skill. But if I've got naturally it's there. Like I enjoy writing.
Yeah.
Then I can do it. So like I can keep doing it. Like
Yeah.
if I don't have to be on a camera, all I can do is write. I'll be completely happy.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool that you got that thing that you like doing.
Yeah.
Okay, what we do bank transactions here on this probably the best show on the internet. Do you have any bank transactions you can show me?
Definitely.
What do you got?
The ask was 2 bank transactions.
Yeah,
Or
2 or
okay.
whatever you got, mate.
Whatever I got. What do I have?
You got the jerry can, the lighter, the tobacco store.
Man, honestly, I got the Reese's cups here.
You got do you have the Reese's cups? Fuck
No, I
off.
don't. Nah. First one I've got here is Laundry Lady.
Laundry Lady?
QLD.
Okay.
$152.
So this is in Queensland?
No, this is here, but the company is obviously in Queensland.
How much? $252?
$152.20.
For your
Laundry Lady, yeah.
What'd you get done?
For that price, I should have gotten a BBL, but my laundry got done. Dude, I don't believe in doing my own laundry anymore.
What do you? Okay,
I've got PTSD
right,
from
mate,
laundry, man.
You've lost touch with reality.
No.
About?
That's the one thing I refuse to do.
I thought you were this humble bloke who never lost sight of it, and you're like, I refuse to do my own laundry.
My own laundry, I refuse to do. So
what do you mean? Because you're bad at it? Are you bad at it?
I just don't know how to do it. That's
so you're pretty bad at it?
I don't know how to do it.
Okay.
And also, I think I just grew up in a household and in relationships previously where laundry was always like I got to do laundry.
Yeah.
I got to do laundry.
But it is that.
Why do you want me to do this? Why should we go here? I got to do laundry. My mum will complain about laundry. Everyone around me always complain about laundry. So I'm like, dude, if I am moving out, I refuse to buy a washing machine and a dryer. I'm just going to get someone to do my laundry.
Okay. So you don't own a washing machine?
I do not own a washing machine.
Dude, come on. What if there's a crisis and you have to wash something immediately?
I would rather walk into Uniqlo, buy myself something brand new and wear it. Or I'll walk into Lowe's, I don't care, and buy something and then attend to that event or do whatever I got to do. Funny story. Do you know Bubble Cup?
Crazy, dude.
You know, like the Bubble Cup, bubble tea and everything?
Yeah, it's popping at the moment. Everyone
it's
loves
definitely
it.
popping. I got the wrong side of the straw.
Yeah.
And whacked it and exploded everywhere.
This is when you need a washing machine.
Honestly, I went upstairs to High Point, walked into Lowe's, got myself a t-shirt and threw the other t-shirt in the bin.
Dude,
continued on about my day.
You're living like a life that I dream of being able to live.
It's just laundry. Everything else is fairly frugal.
Yeah, but I'm so impressed. Hey, like that's unbelievable. Do you feel freer living like that?
Oh, definitely.
Because you're also like, you seem like you're a bit like fashion folk. Are you like conscious of what you're wearing? Like you look well put together.
Thank you.
That's a compliment, right?
Thank you. I'll take that.
You like that. So it's like, are you ironing? If you're not washing.
No, I'm ironing.
You're
definitely
ironing?
Yeah, I iron my own stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, after this, I'm going to go buy a steamer.
Oh.
I didn't know steamers existed.
Change your life, man.
Yeah.
You didn't know it existed?
I didn't know it existed.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of those things only like the laundry mats. Oh, not laundry
big
mats.
Laundry.
Yeah, the big laundry places have.
Yeah.
Turns out you can just go into Kmart and buy one.
Dude, yeah. They're not as good in Kmart. I think it is like...
Anko, baby. Anko.
I mean, yeah. Anko know what's up.
Yeah.
Hey,
Don't worry about Azito. Anko, sponsor this.
Dude, if Anko could sponsor this, I would lose my mind. Because Anko is like... I don't know if they even have a catchphrase, but it should be, man. It should be, we're here, because they're there for you.
Yeah.
At any moment you need something, Anko have you. They're doing everything.
Anything and everything, man. I'm surprised they're not. I wouldn't be surprised if they have a massage gun.
Of course they have a massage gun. Also, where are they from? Does Kmart own Anko? What's the story about Anko?
What's the story with Anko?
They just appear in Kmart. There's nowhere else, and they're doing every product.
They just respawn.
Yeah.
In Kmart, and they're just always replenished. They're always there.
Dude, I've got Anko toaster, Anko kettle.
Goat.
Unreal. And I've been wanting to get a new kettle because like I like filter coffee. So you don't want it just at boiling. So I want one that doesn't quite go there. But then I was looking at the prices. Oh, my phone's on. That's so bad. But then I was looking at the prices, man. My Anko kettle cost me $7. It's like, are you kidding? I'm not getting anything better. $7 and this thing can boil water beautiful. I can see the water boiling. It goes blue. It looks fancy. Man, unbelievable. Microwaves Anko as well.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
The only problem with Anko, will it last 3 weeks? Will it last 3 decades? It can be on either side, but usually it lasts the 3 decades.
I reckon, I mean, look, it's probably taken a millennium, like a millennium. What is it? What's 1,000 years? Harry. A millennium. Probably takes a millennium to break down. I still can't say that word. Dude, my toaster, $5, Anko. The bread I toast, more expensive than the toaster.
I'll believe that.
Yeah.
Hey, what's with the price of bread these days?
Man, I don't know. It's
not
crazy.
Normal. I bought a loaf of bread for $4.90 the other day.
$4.90?
$4.90.
What sort of bread?
I think it's Helga's.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
$4.90 is cheap for Helga's, I reckon.
Really?
I reckon it's like, in my head, if I bought a loaf of Helga's, $6.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, we might be detached.
But Helga's is good.
Helga's is so good.
Helga's is really, really good.
Man, so, because you've just moved into your own place.
Yeah.
Just moved out of home.
Yeah.
So you're with your folks till then?
No.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Previously in a relationship, no longer in a relationship, and moved out.
And now you're solo living.
Now living solo
You like
in an
it?
apartment. I love apartment living.
Really?
Let me tell you a crazy story. Another thing to add to that laundry list.
Yeah.
Taking out the bins
Yeah.
in an apartment I don't have to do.
Yeah.
Doing the garden, living in an apartment I don't have to do.
Mm.
And now also obviously the laundry.
And now the laundry you don't
And
have
now
to
the laundry I don't have to do. So I'm just, honestly, I try and minimize those things. And focus on videos instead.
Yeah. It's all content, dude. You just got a content grind. You don't have time for these day-to-day activities.
I'm on that Gary V grind.
The Gary V grind.
Content.
What else could you get rid of? Cooking? You cooking?
I don't know.
You're done with
yeah,
cooking?
no, I cook. I actually enjoy cooking.
You like cooking?
It's therapeutic.
Yeah.
Cooking
okay.
or washing dishes and cleaning the house is very therapeutic for me.
I like washing dishes.
Yeah.
I love doing cleaning the kitchen, all of that. I could deal with the laundry stuff. Do you have a cleaner for your house?
No, I clean myself.
Okay.
I'll do the bathrooms, 500,000 followers, and I still scrub my toilet bowl. I do not care. No job too small. And honestly, I still wash my own dishes. Sometimes I even refuse to use the dishwasher. Something about the water running is just so therapeutic.
It is good. That's so funny. We got to clip that. 500,000 followers. Still wash my own dishes.
That's like when people are like, you've changed. I'm like, what do you mean you've changed, bro? Changed to what, man?
Do you say that before you do everything? You fill up your car with fuel and you're like, 500,000 followers, still putting petrol in my car.
I might have to.
Do you have an assistant?
No assistant.
Dude, I saw on your Instagram,
you're
advertising for an editor or something.
Yeah, definitely.
You're going to get murdered, dude. Who are these people that are going to get in I was watching that. I'm like, dude, people are going to come out from the woodwork contacting you. You're going to meet up with them for a coffee. It's going to be terrifying stuff.
Please take me.
Please take you.
Take
You're
me.
ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
No.
I've achieved everything that I've had to achieve.
How many DMs did you get from that?
I got probably 27 people applied.
Yeah, okay. Applied already?
Applied, yeah. This is my portfolio. This is how much I charge. Let me know.
Oh.
And there's 2 really, really good portfolios. So I'm like, cool. I'll hire them.
Okay. Not murderers.
I'll take them.
Do a police check.
Yes, man. I grew up in the north side of Melbourne, man. I can fight. So.
Have you been in fights?
High school, I've been in one fight. And then I think at a party, I got jumped.
You got jumped?
I got jumped at a party.
Beaten up?
I think I was just I had my back, I got coward punch, sucker punch. This guy just whacked me from behind.
Yeah. Not on you, man. That's not a loss.
Yeah, and then I think 2 of his mates just kicked me whilst I was on the ground.
Oh.
And then I got up and I was just dazed and rocked, and I was just like, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
And then this girl who I was talking to went up to him, he's like, what happened? And he's like, he was staring at me for too long. And I swear to you, he was in my peripheral.
Yeah, dude.
So if someone's in my peripheral, bro, how am I staring at you?
Yeah, you better stop looking at me right now, dude.
We might have to scrap.
When you turn around, I'll beat the fuck out of you.
Once the cameras are off, it's on. It's on. But yeah, not much of a fighter, but if I have to, let's go.
Do you
500,000 followers. If I need to fight you, I'll fight you.
Dude, you could be like that guy that's fighting people on Instagram.
That's wild.
Dude.
That's crazy content.
It is psycho content.
He's trading brain cells for views.
And he's getting beaten up. I actually don't know because he's like, till I get knocked out. And I'm like, I think you've been knocked out, dude. He's still fighting people.
Hey, he's working on it.
Dude, he's on that content grind.
Definitely.
Do you find you're from the northern suburbs, right? You're whatever, been in scraps. When you've gone into the stand-up world, are you what are these inner city weakling type people that are involved in the art scene? Do you feel that there's a difference in worlds that you've come from?
Definitely. And I think they look at me as if this guy's just trying too hard, and I look at them bro, these guys are a bunch of fairies, man. So it is what it is, man. Bro, I'm not gonna sit there and sort of try and all of a sudden start wearing my car hat stuff and be like you.
Yeah,
so, bro, I'll be me, I'll be you. I've rocked up to Comics Lounge, as you already know, in trackies.
Yeah, dude.
That's just how I am, man. My dream job, looking back, my dream job is a job in trackies.
Just that you can only wear track pants.
Track pants and shorts, Nike, Jordan, JD Sports,
but
Foot Locker.
Yeah. JD Sports, they should be sending you shit, really, to be
fair. I've worked with them a couple of times, man. I've had the pleasure
really?
of working with them, which was nice.
Yeah. But I think you've got that job now. You can be wearing track pants at all times.
Yeah, of course. And that's why I keep working harder, so I can keep wearing track pants the rest of my life.
You ever wearing... That's what gets you up in the morning. Right there.
Definitely, man.
Are you ever wearing a suit? Ever done stand-up in a suit?
The corporate gig, I had to do it in a suit.
You wore a suit?
Yeah, so I'm in a suit. So
unless it was a wedding, I don't think I want to see you in a suit, man.
Try, you see me in a suit, just know it's probably Judgment Day's around the corner, man.
Yeah,
the angel of death is coming.
You're on the way to the Broad Meadows Court or whatever.
Oh, definitely, man.
Yeah. What else you got? Transactions. You got another one?
Transaction. The second transaction that I do have is coffee that I bought.
Okay.
$8.13.
$8.13. Wait, is that one coffee?
One coffee.
What'd you get?
A Mont Blanc.
What?
A Mont Blanc. Listen, the main reason I chose that as my second transaction.
Yeah.
Do you remember there was like a Channel 7 news article / like news reading that said, well, there will be a day in Melbourne where we will be paying $8 for a coffee.
Yeah, this does.
That day has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. We are paying $8 for a Mont Blanc.
My God. What is a Mont Blanc?
Yeah, look.
Do you know?
I'm actually embarrassed to tell you what it is, man.
Dude, you're more of a coffee snob than me.
I used to be a barista.
Yeah, you've got barista energy, actually. What is it?
Cold brew.
Yeah.
Cream.
Yeah.
They sprinkle something on top and a bit of orange. They shave some orange things on it.
Like orange zest type
That's
thing.
the one.
Yeah, right. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good, man.
It's
so
good.
I'll have that when I sort of like, oh no, I'm not having coffee for the rest of the day. That's my treat.
That
you know
is
how
a
like
treat.
girls out here with their matcha, iced coffee.
Yeah, they're always carrying
That's
it,
me.
man.
That's me with the Mont Blanc now.
Yeah, but the Mont Blanc, you saying like Judgment Day's arrived or whatever, we're at $8. But that's like a specialty. That's like a drink, you know. Like if you were telling me a long black was $8, I would be like, we've got to stop Melbourne. We've got to shut this place down or get up to Sydney because we've gone too far. But come on, like it is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but it's not a flat white.
Yeah, but like whatever. Like I think the main reason I pulled that transaction is people used to laugh like there is no chance that will ever come. And like I said, the day has arrived, and we are paying $8 for Mont Blanc, $10 for matchas. But like you said, it's specialty drink. But the more I think about it, even like cold brew or filter coffee, it just tastes like dirty water.
Dude, it is just dirt water.
Dirty water with cream on top.
Yeah.
So I could probably make this at home, but I still choose to treat myself once a week.
Treat yourself. But do you know this? This might blow your mind. In Collingwood, there's a place where there's a coffee that's $200.
One of my most viral videos was trying
did you
the
go
1
do
in
it?
25 $200 coffees.
Dude.
And that's when I knew I was born to do this shit. Listen to this, bro. Channel 7 news reading.
Yeah.
There is a $200 coffee and it's selling in Melbourne.
Yeah.
There's only 25 servings.
Yeah.
I looked at my partner at the time. I said, I am calling in sick tomorrow and I'm going to go make a video about this $200 coffee.
Yeah.
She's like, you're crazy. I'm like, listen, if Mr. Beast can spend $1 million on a video, I can spend $200 on a coffee to make this video.
Dude, absolutely. Get the beast mentality. You need it.
That's it. Auntie Peg's, Collingwood.
Yeah.
I walk in, this $200 coffee tasted like dirty water. And she's there explaining
Did you say that to them?
Geisha. No, you can't say that to them. You may as well spit in their face.
Yeah,
and she's like, oh, it's a geisha. It's this, it's that. I'm like, yalla, man.
It's a geisha.
I don't know, whatever, man. She was just telling me. They gave me a certification to say that I was one of the 25 and everything.
Really? Have you got an award?
I've got an award. It's somewhere in my Mazda. It's somewhere in my Mazda in the glove box and it's still there.
Yeah,
I'll never let go of it.
No, you got to keep it for sure.
Definitely. I got to prove it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I've posted the video 3 or 4 times.
No, you keep getting it. You got to get it back. Have I not seen it? That's crazy that I haven't seen it. That's
so I tried the $200 coffee. Good buzz. But it tasted like dirty water.
Yeah.
And then as I was walking out after filming that video, 3 radio stations from Melbourne were walking in with their camera crew to record that they're going to try the $200 coffee. And
you'd
I'm
already
like,
got them done.
I'm like, listen here.
Yeah. New media.
This is the new media. This is the new era.
Yeah, this is
I
Teddy time.
That's it. It's Teddy time. I got there before them. So that's when I was like, yeah, I've got my finger on the pulse.
You should have told them it tasted bad, man. Because you're like, that's rude. But also, they just charge you $200 for a coffee. It's like, that's rude.
Well, I don't like filter coffee.
Well,
there you go. It's a filter coffee.
Yeah, I like filter coffee.
And they're like, well, we can't run it through a machine because that defeats the purpose and the notes and the this and the that. And they were telling me like the notes and the flavors and everything.
Notes.
And,
it is like a wank. It's all a bit of a wank because I like coffee.
I love coffee.
Yeah, and I guess, but I mean, everyone in this country loves. Like, we drink crazy amounts of coffee, right? It's insane. But like, do I want the tasting? I don't know the tasting. Like people like you'll taste a bit of cherry and a bit of oak. It's like, I'm not drinking wine. Like, just give me the coffee. You know, it's either good or it's bad. That's my take on coffee.
I think I look at it like fuel. It's either 91 or 98. Yeah, like just.
Dude,
if I want 91, I'll just go 7-Eleven. If I want 98, I'll go to Auntie Peg's or
you put that
Brother Bubba down or one of those places.
Yeah, that's a good one as well. That's place.
Easily
the
one
chairs
of the
are on the roof, man.
Really?
Yeah, have you ever looked up when you go in there? Dude, look up next time. There's chairs on the roof.
Next time I have my short black, I'll just go all the way up and look at,
dude, gives you a real buzz.
That's what Sam was talking about.
Yeah. You put in the 91 in the Mazda?
Of course, man.
You don't go the premium?
Why would I go the premium, man?
How old's the Mazda?
The Mazda is 6 years old.
Yeah, it deserves. It's only 6 years old. Give it the good stuff, man. No?
No. That money goes to the laundry lady.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mazda.
Dude, this has been such a treat chatting to you, man. Anything else, anything you want to say while we're here? I don't know why I do this, but I'm always like, I'll throw it over.
Honestly, this is a privilege, man. Seeing you on the project and then seeing you here. This is crazy, bro.
Come on, bro.
This is, that's it, man. This is nice, man.
Well, man, I'm a big fan of your stuff. Me and my girlfriend always share your shit all the time.
Thank you.
We really like
it.
But like heaps of mates as well. I remember once I was doing stand-up and I used to run this gig at the Gladstone in Sydney. It was a really cool pub, and Mitch, one of the guys that owns it and runs it, would just send me your TikToks like all the time. And he'd be like, can you book this dude? And this is like, we're in Sydney. I don't even think you'd started doing stand-up at this point. And I was like, man, I don't know this guy. Like, I don't know if he's even doing stand-up, but he's like, he's the funniest cunt in the world. You got to book this guy. So,
hey, when someone in a pub drops the C word, they mean business, man.
Yeah, it was Australian pub lingo. It wasn't like negative. Yeah. It was all like this guy. No,
they mean business, man. They're being as legit as it gets, man.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate compliment in this world.
Dude, I'll have to come see your show. We should do some stand-up gigs together soon or something.
Man.
Yeah. Are you gigging around? Do you do the other clubs in Sydney, in Melbourne or Sydney?
In Melbourne or Sydney, like if opportunity pops up, I'll put my hand up for it.
Yeah.
But at the moment, man, I'm just so focused on the content that, I'll just grab the Rexona can, talk to myself in the mirror and practice that way.
Is that you doing that?
Yeah, that's one of the methods that I use to practice my stand-up comedy.
Really?
I just grab the can of Rexy, look at myself in the mirror.
Dude, that's why...
500,000 followers and you still wipe your toilet bowl, you waste, man, and you can't change my mind.
You can't change my mind.
And that's it. If I start laughing, I'm like, all right, we're onto something.
If you make yourself laugh.
Yeah, if I make myself
That's
laugh.
why the toolbox empty, because you're holding a Rexona can, staring at yourself in a mirror.
The self-deprecation is there, man. That's the bottom of the barrel.
Dude, so good to chat. Good to chat. Can't wait to see your show as well, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. And I can't wait to see this, man.
Oh, it's gonna be wonderful.
Hey, one of the greatest podcasts.
The best podcast of all time. And Azito, if you're watching, Anko as well, please get in touch.
That's it. Hey, give the man a 5-year contract, yeah?